Welcome back, class. I'm Matt, your guide here on Y Caliber, and we are playing through Dragon Age 2 for our second time here, but we've got some mods in it. So it too is being remastered.
Wesley would have been horrified to see this.
Good thing he's dead. Oh.
So this is where Mother's from. Charming place.
We need to find your uncle. With any luck, he's received my letter.
With any luck.
Where will we go? Who will take us in?
Get back to the crowd, you lot. Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
Whoa.
But you do intend to let us in.
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a middens heap.
Really?
I heard someone call this fortress the Gallows. Is it a prison?
Used to be. Back in the Imperial days. They kept slaves here until the rebellion. Now the Templars run it, and use it to lock up their mages. Guess not much has changed.
Are mages imprisoned here?
Well, no more than anywhere else. It's a circle of magi now. Magic is to serve man, not rule him. And mages
never
are better
to rule
locked
over
up
him.
where they don't hurt anyone.
Cool. Cool.
Why aren't we being allowed into the city?
If it were up to me, I'd bar the gates and let you find somewhere else to beg. But
Okay.
it's not. Some of you lot might have legitimate business in the city. So Knight Commander Meredith wants us to sort you all out. Most of you are getting right back on your ships, though.
Well, that's nice. And who is?
That's a Templar title. Why would a city guardsman answer to the Templars?
We don't answer to her, but she's the power in Kirkwall. Don't know what would happen if the Viscount went against something she wanted. But he's sure never taken that chance.
One shudders to think.
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
What a nice guy. I think he'd be a Minuteman if he was alive today. So I need to find Captain What's-His-Face. We can do that, no problem. Leveling up Magneto there. Captain Ewald.
You came to the wrong place, just like all of us.
You can say that again. Any codices I'm missing here?
Tell me, how did your family escape Lothering? Almost everyone who hadn't fled.
My brother. If he wasn't with us, I don't think we'd be here.
But you seem quite skilled as well.
I'm not my brother.
You sure aren't. I remember this area.
What you want? Money? I can pay you. I've already told you. I can't give you any more for them.
But that was everything we have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Sarah, but it's the best I can do.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
Myron?
Your business is done.
But...
What a dick.
Now then, what can I do for you, Sarah?
I didn't think there'd be any stores here in the fortress.
There are many merchants who come here right now who can't afford the bribes to enter the city. So the Templars suggested having someone set up shop, temporarily. And I am the lucky man.
Yes.
You mean you paid your own bribes to be here?
If they allowed everyone to set up shop, this place would turn into a bazaar. Sadly, there's only so much I can do for those Fereldans. Poor sods.
I'm sure you're very broken up over it.
I meant you. Folks like yourself.
She didn't seem very happy with the deal you made.
What am I supposed to do? Buy every piece of furniture these people dragged with them?
You mean people like us?
Of course. My apologies. My point is that I'm running a business, not a charitable order. I'm sorry.
I imagine the profits help with the guilt.
I don't need anything.
As you wish, Sirrah.
I don't want anything from the likes of you. Oh, don't get in my way, Carver. You're always in my way.
Let us through, you flaming blighter. We're not staying in this pit.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
You and half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
Is it, though?
One of the guards said you were letting in people who have business in the city.
That's right. We've seen you let lots of people through.
Citizens and merchants that make it worth our while. I'll assume that you don't have any more coin than these gentlemen. We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we've got family here.
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already, trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
If you find our uncle, Gamlen Amel, you might just have a few less refugees bothering you.
Aha!
I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlen I know is a weasel who couldn't rub two coppers together. He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about...
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here.
That's it. We're carving our way out of here. Men?
That's not gonna go well for you. Let's see. I cast Summon Dog.
Help me with this! I'll deal with this! Go down!
It's super effective.
Help me with this one!
Ow.
Come back to you!
Wow, there's a lot of you.
Point take you!
You should probably not mess with me.
Unbelievable.
Captain, are you all right?
No thanks to
I am.
you.
No thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks. Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
Thanks, I guess. Better than nothing.
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end.
I'm sure it won't be much longer. Gamlen must still be looking for us.
And if he's not?
Don't look now, but I think that's our man.
Gamlen Amel.
Leandra! Damn, girl, the years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlen!
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlen. We came too late. My darling Bethany didn't make it, and Drastic guide her.
Oh, Maker save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
You'd better.
Would it help if I said you were my favorite uncle?
It'd make me feel better, but that's about it. I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
Or grease it all?
What about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Oh dear.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
I see.
Mother said our family was wealthy. You really can't help us.
I am blighted helping. I've got 2 offers of work from people who've got the coin to open those gates.
I still can't believe you sold the estate. Gamlen, how could you?
Well, I didn't expect your blasted family to show up on my doorstep. I've got a nice place in Lowtown. You'll see, it'll all work out.
Yeah.
Do we need to stay in Kirkwall? Let's go to another city.
This was my home. I can't believe they won't let me come back.
Every city on the coast's been hip-deep in Ferelden since the Blight. You could try your luck further inland, I suppose, but it won't be easy.
Won't it?
We're not putting Mother through that. We came here. We're staying here.
God, fine.
Let's hear it, Uncle. What do you have in mind?
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your brother will have to work off the debt. For a year.
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
No big deal.
I'm sure we'll be free and clear before we know it.
Thanks to the time
I managed
skip.
to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. Fenril, I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
Let's find them and see what they have to say.
Oh, Gamlen, I don't know about this.
Oh, be quiet.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us.
I have no real option. Thank you.
It's okay, Aveline. We're going to be great friends. Don't worry. Let's get a Kodak! Kodak! We got a Kodak. God, this place is miserable. Gamlen, Merchant Cavril. Alright, so we've got down here, Mirren. I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to help Mirren. Mirren wants you to assassinate people. I don't want to do that.
Are you a Fenril?
He must be Gamlen's nephew. Interesting. I don't know what he told you about us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
I'm a badass.
How much exactly?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
Let's see.
I'd like to know more about what we'd be doing for you.
I can be honest. We don't compete with the Thieves Guild, but we keep our fingers in a lot of pots. That said, we're not killers or slavers. Anything short of that, however, is fair game.
Do what you want, but this sounds fishy to me.
Begging and taking your pick never went hand in hand.
I hear getting us into the city isn't cheap.
If you're as good as your uncle claims, we're hoping you'll be worth it. After all, it's not every day we're offered an apostate's services.
Shh, shh, shh.
I didn't realize Gamlen had told you that much.
The Templars in Kirkwall like to think they have all mages properly leashed, but when has that ever been true? We can keep them from taking notice while you're with us. Wouldn't be the first time.
One of the great things about a mage in Dragon Age 2 is that you get a lot, well, you certainly get a fair number of unique dialogue options that other classes don't get.
How did you get to be one of my uncle's contacts?
Is that what he calls me? He owes us after that last big idea. If you turn out, though, we'll consider things even.
Alright.
Tell me what you need done.
There's a merchant named Cavril, friend of the Templars, so they let him set up his little shop here in the gallows.
But he's a dick?
We supplied him in return for a piece of the take, but now he won't pay up. We can't go near him without him screaming for the guard, but you can. Get our money from him and you're in.
Like Flynn. Alright, let's see what we can do. Where does this go? Friedrich.
Ah, did I not tell you to keep the rabble out of here?
There's only so much I can do, Monsieur. I don't control the gallows.
Then what am I paying you for?
Apparently to stand around, lounging. Alrighty.
Greetings once again, Sirrah. Have you come to trade?
I believe you owe your business partners something.
Oh, I see.
Should I go tell the guards?
Not just yet. I want to hear this. So, Ethenril sent you to collect, did she? Too cowardly to do it herself.
Eveline?
Care to step in here?
Only because this toad deserves it. You have a choice. Pay, or I beat it out of you, and your men.
Hey!
Stay back. Just... take what's in the chest. Take it all.
It's just the best.
Now I'm getting out of here. Let those guards find someone else to buy Dogland junk.
Dogland is for Eldon, because they like dogs there. Dogs are very important too for Eldon. Alright. Eveline likes us a little more. Bloop, boop, boop.
You could have given us something more challenging.
Will you look at that? Tell your uncle we'll make the arrangements. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright, I need to fix some things I've done here. Boom, boom. Boom. Now, what else do we want here? Probably want stone armor. Useful thing to have from the beginning. There we go. That should do. As for your abilities... no bonus from attacking from behind. Defender or Guardian? What's the difference between Defender and Guardian? Alright, this is the special thing. Battle Master. I'm just going to focus on the weapon and shield branch for now. Alright. Man, we're pretty rivalry with Carver there. Hopefully we'll be able to pick something up. Self, health, under 25%. Use item, health potion. Self, less than 10%. Stamina drafts. Yep. As for you... pretty good so far. I'm actually going to be using tactics this go around, because I know how the game works.
Any luck?
Was there ever any doubt?
I'll speak to a Thenril and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
I guess we did it. We're here to stay, at least for a while.
1 year later.
No more running for our lives unless we really have to.
If only Bethany were here with us.
And Wesley.
Wesley.
Well, we're off to a fantastic start. Let's see what else this city has in store.
It's got a time skip, right? Or have I completely forgotten this part of the game?
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight. But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now.
Goodness.
So he remained, paying off his debt, made a name for himself in the underworld. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Qunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
That's also when the trouble began with the mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
I love those little illustrated interludes. Like the illustration style of like the cultures of Ferelden and so on and so forth. Like this stuff, I love it. I think it's great. It's an awesome mix of sort of a Gaelic and Egyptian vibe that just really does it for me. I don't know if Egyptian is what I really mean there, or like Assyrian, but you know what I mean. As you can see, the textures in the city look a lot nicer. Again, a mod.
No! Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
Look, we know you're going into the deep roads. You'll need to hire the best, and we're...
No! You're too late. Already done.
The money from this trip could fix everything. You need us. We fought Darkspawn.
Look, Precious. I don't care if you tore the horns off an ogre with your bare hands.
Something like that.
You make him understand. We're running from your bloody Templars.
I've got a Templar. He's over there.
My brother has a point. It's on his head, but it's still valid.
Oh, thanks for that.
Hey, no problem.
So what about it, Bertrand? We're just what you need.
You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in
Hair
this
physics.
dump. Find another meal ticket.
Well, back to waiting for someone to turn us in.
You can relax. After all, the Templars dogging us are mine.
Did I sound that bad? Maker, I'm turning into Gamlen. Gamlen? He's got a head for this garbage. Maybe he can talk to Bertrand.
Maybe.
He knows some people. After last week, we need all the coin and influence we can get.
You catch more flies with honey. But Gamlen's bullshit could work too.
Flies love shit.
He did get us into the city, right? What else can we do? We're losing ground, and I don't fancy waking up in the gallows.
That son of a bitch stole my money. Yes! Hello,
I knew
Bianca.
a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you, You don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work. Off you go. How do you do? Varric Tethras, at your service.
I'm already swooning.
I apologize for Bartrand. He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would?
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
And the best.
You're part of Bartrand's venture?
That's right. The deep roads wouldn't normally be my thing, but I can't allow the head of our family to go down there alone. So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing interest in this expedition's success.
What makes you so certain we can help? You know nothing about us.
Oh, on the contrary. You've made quite the name for yourself over the last year. The Coterie has been squeezing smugglers out left and right, and the only group to survive owes it all to you two. The name Hog is on many lips these days. Not bad for a Ferelden fresh off the boat.
You must have heard of my brother as well, then.
A little, yes. But it is you they speak most of, Messer.
Careful, you're gonna hurt Carver.
Your brother is certainly welcome to join us by all means, but I'll leave that in your hands.
Oh, I'm going. Without this expedition, we won't last out the year.
Fair enough.
There must be some way to persuade your brother to hire us on.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
Yeah, I don't have 50 sovereigns.
Your brother doesn't seem like the sort who's willing to split profits.
My brother is many things, but he is not stupid. Far better to share the profits than be trapped in a tide with 1,000 darkspawn between you and the exit. Trust me, he'll come around.
Why would you stick your neck out for a complete stranger?
I'd rather take a chance on someone with your reputation than head into the deep roads unprepared. And besides, we'd be your partners. I'm willing to give a little trust if you are.
I hope there's more to this, like how I'm supposed to get that much coin together.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
Come on. The dwarf makes some sense. No offense.
You're off, Carver.
Look, you started this, and it's a good idea. Certainly better than ending up in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
There might be nothing down there except darkspawn and rubble. How can you be sure we'll make a profit?
Rubble, rubble.
Well, Bartrand isn't grasping at strings. He's operating on some good information. Some of the deep roads are so old, even the dwarves have forgotten them. We just need to get down there. Then Bartrand will lead the way. You and I will be there to handle problems.
It's gonna be so smooth like that.
What makes you so certain you'll be useful to me?
I know everyone in this city worth knowing. I can help you find the jobs you need, and if you don't need me for that, there's always Bianca.
Bianca's the best thing.
You named your crossbow.
And why not? She's a beauty. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
She is a beaut.
What's to stop you from taking my investment and running?
You'll be traveling with the expedition, and I'll be at your side. If I cross you, you'll be the first one to know, and I'll be the last.
Well, that does make sense.
You're asking me to take a lot on faith.
You're asking for a guarantee? I don't know that I can give you one. Look, I know the Templars have been asking questions. How terrible would it be to get out of the city for a while? If this works out, you'll be wealthy enough that the Order won't be able to touch you.
Wouldn't that be
You
nice?
need the coin, and I need your help. We need each other. I can't make it sound better than that.
Fair enough.
It's not like I had anything better planned.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job and you'll have the money in no time.
Sure, easy. But maybe Aveline's got some bounties out. She joined the city guard, right?
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up.
Sounds good.
Keep a hand on your coin, Hawk. There are more cut purses in Hightown than in the rest of the city combined.
Alright. Got ourselves a carver. 1% critical chance. Always need to have some health, but strength is the main thing for this guy. Shanda. Didn't I just... Oh, it's Varric. Okay. Bursting arrow does extra damage with something, I think. Bianca. Bursting arrow is a useful thing to have. Yeah, that's fine. Self, health, under 25%. Get yourself a health potion. Self, man stamina, less than 10%. Get yourself a stamina. Alright. We're all good. Oh, Mark of the Assassin. That's a download. Downloadable content. This is the Exiled Prince. I guess we should go home at some point. Unto the past. So all this stuff's basically go home and check the chest. I'm gonna set that as my active quest. That way we can head home.
You won't find better prices.
I'm sure I won't, but I want to sell you some things that I no longer want. Such as this junk. I have a mod that increases the amount of money that they will give you for junk. This is useful because the amount of money they give you for junk is total bullshit. Alright. So, what are we carrying? Imported circle staff. That does the fire. That does the cold as well. Long bar blade. It's better or worse than your current one? It's worse than your current one. Fair enough. I'm gonna have to reacquaint myself with this city again. I'm gonna get back to Lowtown. It's an awesome city. Enchantment! We'll talk to them later. I want to go home first.
Not much to see here.
Well, that's good. We don't want much.
Junior, it's eerie how much resemblance there is between you two.
We're brothers. What's eerie about that?
Oh, you thought I meant Hawk. I was talking about Gamlin.
Maker, I hate you, dwarf.
Oh. A little bit of a hiccup there, eh, buddy? Alright, so where are we going? We don't want to go to the front of the guard yet. Sebastian, we'll get to you. Where are the... So where's the exit to Lowtown? We want to go to Lowtown. Blooming Rose, not where we want to go. We don't want to go to the Chantry. I don't remember the way to Lowtown. Won't you take me to Lowtown?
Sebastian! Stop this madness. The Chantry cannot condone revenge, Sebastian.
It is my right, my duty, to show these assassins there is nowhere in the Free Marches to hide.
This is murder.
No. What happened to my family was murder.
I didn't have this DLC last time either. There's a thing on the Chantry's board. A grave crime was committed against all free-thinking men and women in the Free Marches. The ruling Vale family in Starkhaven, my family, was brutally murdered, down to the youngest babe in arms. This massacre was carried out by members of the Flint Mercenary Company. I hereby offer a bounty on the head of each Flint Company soldier in the Kirkwall vicinity. I'll take it. These ones all say a world map. I'm not sure how much of it is actually the world. Let's gather our party and venture forth to Lowtown. There we go. Oh, was there actually just a thing that said home and I stupidly walked around it? I bet there was. Well, anyway, we're gonna go home in the next episode. So until then, all the best.